show you till you do it. You can never say how it used to be. It's really all the time. Where's my team? Money fight, this is so bad. Jesse, I'm playing. Let's be don't be switching so bad. And now it's talking bad.
Shalom, first thing and foremost, on your all praises, glory and honor is due to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Noise in the gospel, brother, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. Here we go, the nigga woman back at it again with our wickedness. With our wickedness, man. And this is this chick, Saweetie, which I don't know who that woman was in the video, but to show you, man, these women, man, scriptures tell you that all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Because first of all, why would you wear that until your wedding anyway, with your ass and your back out? Like, why would you do that, man? And I understand, you giving your husband a lap dance, or whoever the hell he was. Could have been a bachelor party for all I know. But no, that's her husband, I'm assuming. So, now, whatever's in the bedroom, you want to wear that for him in the bedroom and bounce up and down and get on the wall and do nasty woman shit and twerk and jump on him, that's between you and him. I mean, can no man cast that asunder? Okay, that's between you and your husband. But when you doing it in a public setting and you got your simp ass sitting there looking and smelling, laughing and shit, and you got your homeboys over there recording it, don't you know that they probably already had a piece of your woman's ass already? Because if she's that comfortable of wearing that type of outfit to a wedding, well, let's just say if she, she may have had a cover up on, but prior to that, but let's just say after the whole walking down the goddamn aisle ceremony, and she threw that on, that's disrespect to you, man. Because even if she wanted to dance on you all hoochie and shit, at least have some clothes on, But that's the problem with Jake. Jake think everything is a damn joke, is a party. That's all you niggas want to do is party, man. That's the reason why you wanted the whole 19 to come past. This is the reason why you're rushing for Vanessa. This is the whole reason why you're voting for... Because you want to get back to doing this shit. This to you, you will rather choose this over the kingdom of heaven. You will willingly choose this over the kingdom of heaven, man. Because this is what you Negroes do. This is the same thing you were doing when Moses went into the chariot and got the commandments from the Most High, man. From the Lord, Yahweh Shai. This is the same thing you were doing when he got the commandments. He came down, Lord said, look, go check out and see what your people are doing. They even got Aaron caught up in some bullshit, man. Worshiping the golden cow, partying. Seemed like they was down there having a damn slumber fest, man. Because you can't leave niggas unattended for too long. They do wickedness. But nonetheless, this is totally disgraceful. And like I said, man, if he wasn't so much of a beta male simp, he wouldn't allow that to happen. But of course, the woman probably finagled him into marriage. You know what I'm saying? Said, well, look, you gotta marry me. And for one thing, wearing white. Like, most of you women shouldn't even be wearing white to marriage, to a wedding, because you're not pure, which white represents purity. Okay? Like a lot of times in the scriptures, when you popped your woman, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say if you had white linen or sheets that you popped on, that shows a token of her virginity. Okay, versus if it was some dark sheets, you won't be able to see the blood as much because it's dark. But the tokens of our virginity is you popping our cherry. And this chick, she ain't no virgin, man. Because if she was a virgin, she'd be way more modest. She'd be way more shamefaced. And she'd be weighed in order. But this woman's had several men, and your stupid ass gonna walk down the aisle with her. To show you how destroyed and mentally damaged our men are. Because if you look at the video closely, you see these dreadhead niggas, and that irks me when these niggas with the dreads, they curl it up and they wear it like as a bun. That's so effeminate, man. You know what I'm saying? And they sitting back and they're recording this guy's woman, probably looking and probably plotting on her. And she don't care because she wants the attention. Versus him being so emotional and effeminate. If that was the case, you know what I'm saying? With this guy, he'll feel some type of way, man. You know? But like I said, I ain't gonna harp on it too long. I'm gonna just get to the point, because that right there could destroy that marriage. The fact that men have footage of this woman twerking on you, and they ain't getting the footage because of you. They happy for you. They want to see the woman bouncing her ass, because that's what Jake like to see. Okay, so this is the book of Matthew 19, and I'm gonna start at verses 5. Matter of fact, let's start at 4. It says, and he answered and said it to them, have you not read that which he made them at the beginning? He made them male and female, and said, for this cause shall a man leave his father and mother, and should cleave to his wife, and they twain should become one flesh. But how you gonna come one flesh with a woman that's had different men? You know what I'm saying? And one flesh just meaning that because he got to know her, he went into her. Meaning that everything you do, she's supposed to be an addition to your empire. All right? It says, wherefore they are no more twain, but one flesh. What therefore the Most High have joined together, let no man put asunder. And that word asunder goes into like to divide or to break up or to divorce. So off the rip that these men are attending the wedding, you know what I'm saying, and they're looking at your wife. I mean, that can cause division there, because one of them can say, oh man, I popped your wife before. You know, they can easily say that. But regardless, this is confusing. And then you got the bridesmaids, they over there twerking, doing X, Y, and Z. You know, it's just a damn shame. And this is what our women have come to. All right, so this is the book of Sirach 26, and I'm gonna start at verses 9. It says, the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and her eyelids. Right, haughtiness, man. You can see it through the makeup, through the eyeshadow, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is.
I got shit I can't even use.
What's that?
Motherfucking hot sauce.
Hot sauce? What, you want that shit or something?
Yeah.
Oh, really? And it says here, you know they're full of makeup. They got hair weave in. They got the fucking eyeshadow on. They got the face paint. All them women, they all wearing hair hats, twerking. And half of them women probably got men or probably single. But just because they're single, when a woman says she's single, she has a man. But they're single because they can't, they can't pair bond with anybody. Most of our women, they're incapable of pair bonding because they're so polluted by different men's rods, or different specimens going in them. Like once a woman lays with her second man, she's pretty much destroyed. There's no way to pair bond. And you as yourself, you're obtaining lesser as a man because you're dealing with that on a serious tip. The shitty ordeal as it is, and like I said, that's an exception to every situation. Well, most situations, but regardless of it, it shouldn't have to be that way. That's why it says, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. That's a disgrace to be dancing like that at your wedding with your backside out. It says, watch over the impudent eye and marvel not if she trespass against thee. And you already know she's done this on other men, and it's nothing for her to do that over another man, because adultery to the nigga woman is like taking candy from a baby. They don't think twice about it. It's easy. It says she would open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he had found a fountain and drink of every water near her, and by every hedge would she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow, meaning that she's going to go rod the rod. And it says, in the grace of the wife delighted her husband, and her discretion will fatten his bones. And this is not discretionary at all. This is not discretionary at all. This is out in the open. This is shameless. Okay, this is disgraceful. And everybody there have witness to this, because you better believe that video has been recorded by multiple phones, and multiple people have that feed saved in their phone. And that's how it's able to get uploaded to the internet, because somebody uploaded it to their social media, and then they uploaded it, and now I'm able to do a lesson on it. Okay, so this place gotta go, man, and I'm gonna shut it down real quick. I ain't gonna go too far, but this is the book of Sirach 26 and 22. It says, a harlot should be accounted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower of death against her husband. And you got to blame these simp niggas, man. These niggas are a bunch of goddamn simps, man. Because they allow this garbage. They allow these women to guide abroad. And then he'd be the main one, and surprising when she goes out and step out on him with one of his homeboys. All right? And it says here, uh damn. Yep, and it says, and a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. But let a godly woman is given to him that feared the Lord, and she don't fear the Lord, okay? Because a dishonest woman could timid shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband, and that's not reverencing him, that's disgracing him. But he's a disgrace himself because he's a simp. All right, and you simps, you solidify this behavior because you're supposed to stop that. And it says a shameless woman should be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord, okay? And she's not shamefaced, man. That wasn't shamefaced at all. Like the scriptures say, a whore is a deep ditch. That's Proverbs 23:27. It says 26, my son, give me thy heart and let thy eyes observe my ways. So you're supposed to take wise counsel from the wise men that were before us. But what? You have a bunch of beta male simps that want to put the woman on a pedestal. And it says here, for a whore is a deep ditch and a strange woman a narrow pit, man. A deep ditch, man, meaning it's easy to fall into the likes of dealing with a harlot, man. It's easy because once you deal with a harlot and you get involved, like the scriptures say, cling not into harlots, man. They're impudent. You know, you're not supposed to be really dealing with them, but in this society, what else are we gonna do? You know, we just can't burn all goddamn day. So brothers that got wives, yeah, they were harlots, but some of them repented, some of them haven't. But you know, we in hell, so what else are we gonna do? But in a perfect setup, you wouldn't dare deal with a woman in America, man. Let's just say we had to pick a litter between the women, because women were always out of order. But let's just say, let's go back to the time of Solomon's kingdom, and we had those women compared to these women today. You think we will deal with the women that we dealing with now? Fuck no, man. These women will be an afterthought. They will be laughed to scorn, and most of them will probably just be straight up put to death. All right, and that's just straightforward, man. We would not deal with these harlots. But the fact we fell in so low is becoming the righteous kings, man. This is what we're dealing with. You know? Couple more precepts here. Yep, Leviticus 21:7, it says they should not take a wife that is a whore or profane. And it said that because at that time you had clean women, so you didn't have to take a whore. Why would you take a hoe when you had a clean woman? It says, neither should they take a woman put away from her husband, for he is holy unto his power. Verse 9, it says, and if the daughter of any priest, if she profane herself by playing the whore, she profaned her father, she should be burnt with fire, man. All right, so that's supposed to be the consequences of you women, and that's going to be the consequences of you when you don't repent. Nuclear fire. So that law is going to be put into full effect when the Lord allows the nuclear missiles to hit America, because most of these women are going to be destroyed. They're just point blank, period. Okay, the book of this is the book of Lamentations 4:1, and I'm gonna end it after this. It says, how has the gold become dim? How is the most fine gold changed? The stones of the sanctuary are poured out at the top of every street, and the precious sons of Zion, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, comparable to fine gold. Wow. It says, how are they esteemed as earthen pitchers in the works of the hands of the potter? Lord, like, how the hell you become so low? I didn't bring you up to accept this. This is a disgrace, man. All right, but anyway, I'm in it. All praises and glory and honor that is due to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai. And with that, Shalom and a Ball.